welcome to our 7th webinar of our 23-24 webinar series. And this is the third of our mental health and mental health resources session. And we have KGA with us tonight. So first I'm going to introduce Casey McKenna. Casey McKenna is a senior program manager for education and community affairs for the NFDF. Casey is going to introduce Susan from KGA. We will do what we usually do, and we'll have the introductions, then the presentation by Susan, then a question and answer period, and then a prize drawing. So, Casey, you're up.
Great. Thank you, Jerry. Well, we have with us tonight Susan Kapopoulos, who is a senior account manager at Kathleen Greer Associates, or KGA. If her face looks familiar to some of you, it's because she was at our 2023 February Family Conference and Camp, where you may have seen her at an exhibitor booth, or she also has a recorded presentation from that time that's available on our YouTube. Susan received her BS in Business Administration from Babson College and joined KGA in 2010. Where her focus is strategic account management, driving program engagement, and assessment of utilization data. And she's also a member of the board of directors for the Addiction Referral Center, a non-for-profit corporation. Welcome, Susan.
Casey, thank you so much. And good evening, everybody. I'm really delighted to be able to present to you all this evening. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen for a moment. Okay. Okay. So can you all see just this one slide?
Yes, we can see you.
Terrific, terrific. All right. So yes, thank you so much, Casey and Jerry. And I have to say, my name is Susan Kapopoulos, and I am a senior account manager at KGA. I have had the privilege of supporting the National Fabry Disease Foundation for the last 13 years as a dedicated account manager, helping Jerry and Casey promote the services that KGA, my employer, provides to all of you with Fabry disease and your family members. And I have to tell you, I had the best time at the conference. I really thoroughly enjoyed myself. And in fact, I've already decided next year I'll be volunteering for the camp as well. So thank you for your time this evening. And I want to just start with some of the basics about KGA. Again, my organization, KGA, Kathleen Greer Associates, provides family assistance program services to you and your family. So we are a completely confidential service. It is paid for by the foundation, so there is absolutely no cost to use our services. It really is an investment in your well-being from, again, the foundation. They want to make sure expert help is available to you when and if you need it. So confidentiality is at the center of everything we do. Our counselors are senior licensed social workers, so they're mandated by state and federal law to maintain confidentiality, and it's something we take very seriously. It's one of the first things that our staff will review with you over the phone when you call us for services. So our mental health and work life services are available 24/7. So when you call our toll-free number, you will always be answered by a live person. So you can also contact us via email, through our online app, through our web platform. But the very best way to get immediate support is to call that toll-free 800 number. So the service is available to all people with Fabry disease and all of their family members. So we really basically are providing you with services like short-term mental health counseling, professional consultation, or just saving time in your day because our staff will do some vetted research and offer you some referrals. And I know it's a bit confusing, but it will make more sense when we go to the next slide so I can explain a bit more. Excuse me. So here we go. This is a very busy slide, and I will let you take a few minutes just to kind of look at it. But really, this summary slide really illustrates the depth and the breadth of the Family Assistance Program and lists all those services that you can access through KGA, my organization. What I will do is take a few minutes and walk through each of the tiles here on this slide. So again, as I mentioned, we can provide some short-term mental health counseling for you. So part of this program includes up to 3 free mental health counseling sessions with a licensed social worker, a therapist. So if you're experiencing anxiety, depression, maybe you're worried about substance use, or maybe you're worried about a family member that may be drinking too much, as an example, maybe you're having trouble sleeping, any of those things. If you're feeling a bit emotionally depleted, I encourage you to please call KGA and talk to one of our staff counselors. We're always going to work with you to determine what's happening in your life and what that next best step might be. So our staff are going to help you navigate mental health options and find available resources. So as I mentioned, again, those are 3 free counseling sessions included as part of this program. We also, moving on here, we have a staff of childcare specialists. So if you're a parent and you're looking for maybe a tutor for your child, or a summer camp, you know, we're still in winter here, but summer months are approaching. If you're looking for summer camps, we can help find those things for you. If you're looking for daycares or after school programs for your children, these are things that we can help you with. We can help do that research. We'll ask you where you live, what is your budget, what are the hours you need your child in daycare, and our staff will do that vetted research, and we will find resources for you depending on where you are. And same thing, I mean, basically, the Family Assistance Program is available to family members. We do not counsel directly with minors, but if you are a parent with children and you need emotional support for a child, our staff will help you find mental health experts in your insurance network or even outside of your insurance network for your children to see. So if you're a parent, I encourage you, please call KGA, we can help. Similarly, if you are in the midst of perhaps an elder care situation, so maybe you have aging parents or aging loved ones, and you need a little support, looking for a nursing home or an assisted living facility, or maybe a transportation service to and from doctor's appointments for one of your aging family members or loved ones, our staff can help you find those resources. So again, if you're struggling with stress around an elder care issue, I encourage you to call KGA and we can assist with finding resources for you and your aging family members. Moving on, our legal services. So we also offer free telephonic legal consultations with attorneys. So if you have a legal issue in your life, I do not hire a lawyer. Please first call KGA and get that free telephonic consultation with an attorney. Those are over the phone, very convenient. You can see some of the ways our legal services are used include wills, estate planning, divorce, traffic violations, civil cases, immigration, things like that. Again, lawyers are really expensive. We offer free telephonic consultations with attorneys at KGA. So please do call us. Again, if you have any legal issue, we will help determine what is going on. If you do, after that telephonic consultation, if our attorney feels like you do need to hire a lawyer, we can give you a referral into our legal network, and you can enjoy a discount off of the rate structure of our our network of attorneys. And again, you know, it does not matter where you are in the United States, wherever you are, we're going to connect you with an attorney that practices law in the state with which your issue is. So it's great. It's one of our most popular services, to be honest. And likewise, we have a ton of financial experts on our staff. So we have certified financial planners, certified public accountants. We have tax experts. Here we are in the midst of tax season. If you have any tax questions and you need some support, please call us for free. We will connect you with a tax expert. We have financial coaches. We can help you find resources for credit card consolidation. Again, all of us are struggling with finances these days, and any type of support you need, I encourage you to call us and we'll be able to support you and help you find resources to meet your needs. We also have a lot of career experts on our staff. So those include career coaches. So maybe you're looking for a job, maybe you need someone to review a resume, maybe you need to go over some interview tips or strategies. We have career coaches that offer free telephonic career consultations to you. We also help people address work stress if you are employed right now. So maybe, you know, even if you're having trouble with a colleague or a manager, we can help you. We can help you with some conflict resolution strategies and things like that. Again, all confidential, completely here just to support you. We also have, moving on here, under the convenience services category. So we have a staff of folks at KGA. We call them work-life specialists. And what these folks do day in and day out are convenience searches on behalf of callers. So here is where we can really save you time in your day. So for an example, if you just moved and you need to find a new primary care physician for your children, or if you're getting ready to move and you need to find a moving company in a storage facility, or if you're going on a vacation and you need to find a pet sitter or a kennel, or your garage door broke and you need to find someone to come fix that. Anything that may take time out of your day, you can call us at KGA and we will do all of that initial research depending on what your specific needs are. So again, we're better than a Google search because our referrals are customized according to your budget, your location, and your specific needs. Our staff does that calling to confirm the resource is available and meets your needs. Then what we're providing you is a list of, 3 to 5 resources that meet your initial criteria. And then you can just take that list and find something to completely meet your needs. Excuse me, but all of that time, we save people hours and hours and hours of time in their day because, again, our staff are going to do that initial pre-vetting and research based on your needs. So please, I encourage you, you don't have to call us if there's a big problem in your life. If you just need to save some time in your day, we're here to help you in those ways as well. And then lastly, we also have registered dietitians on our staff. So if you're looking for building better eating habits, if looking for weight management strategies, maybe diagnosed with a medical condition, like diabetes or something like that. That really is the point of this particular slide, is that KGA has experts in all of these areas in our company. So whatever is happening in your life, you can call us and we're going to be able to support you. And oftentimes, people call us as an example, maybe someone's going through a divorce and they're calling us for a legal consultation with an attorney. And, they're calling for a legal consultation. We're going to set them up to speak with an attorney, but at the same time, we can offer them some supportive counseling for some emotional distress they may be feeling as a result of that. So really, that is the point. We can help you with anything happening in your life, and we are completely friendly. We're completely confidential. We're never going to report back any names of people that have contacted us. Again, Jerry and Casey and everyone at the foundation is paying my organization money to offer all these services to you because they care deeply about your well-being, and we want you to call and use us. I'm going to quickly move on here. So I want to just quickly summarize. I know I mentioned that we have a lot of experts on our staff, in addition to our counselors, who are, again, master level social workers, they're therapists. We also have these experts on our staff, and I'll just read through them. So we have early childhood development specialists, we have fertility coaches, we have lactation specialists, we have parent coaches, we have special education consultants. As I mentioned, in our legal network, we have an in-house attorney who practices in Massachusetts, and then we have a network of attorneys that practice in all of the United States as well as Canada. We have financial experts, including certified financial planners, certified public accountants, financial coaches. We have career coaches. We also, as I mentioned, registered dietitians, and we also have sleep coaches, which I didn't mention. So if you're having trouble sleeping, I encourage you to call KGA and get a couple of sessions with a sleep coach. I'm going to move on, and I will have time at the end for some questions if anyone has any questions. So as I mentioned, our staff counselors counsel directly with adults ages 18 and over. However, we work with parents day in and day out to address concerns they have about their children across all those stages of childhood, from prenatal to teens to dependent young adults. Across all of these stages, we're addressing concerns with parents' mental health and then concerns they have about their children's mental health, right? And we also, again, can help you find vetted resources as you see these bulleted in each of the blue boxes. So again, if you're looking for in-home daycare or a after-school program, a tutor, a summer camp, maybe a special ed consultant, again, we can just help, again, find any resources needed for the well-being of your children. I'm going to talk quickly about what happens when somebody calls KGA and they're specifically looking for counseling support. So they're struggling, maybe they're a little depressed, they're just not feeling well, and they really just want to talk to a counselor or just figure out what might be the best fit for them. So lots of ways to contact KGA. As I mentioned, you can self-schedule through our website. You can text or chat us through our website or through our mobile app. You can send us an email, but I always encourage people, particularly if you're not feeling well mentally, please call the 800 number. Our toll-free number is 24/7, and you will always be answered by a live counselor. So that toll-free number, I have that at the end of this slide deck here. That is the very best way to get immediate support. What's going to happen is one of our staff counselors is just going to have a conversation with you. We're going to gather a bit of information, talk about how you're feeling, and again, we're going to work with you to determine what the next best step might be for you. We're going to review with you our confidentiality policy over the phone and assess, again, what might be the best road forward for you. So often people just want to call in relation to something that's happening in their life right now. As an example, maybe a family member passed away. Maybe you're not looking for long-term therapy or even a structured approach to counseling. So as I mentioned, 3 counseling sessions are free as part of this program. If it's a short-term need and you're not, again, looking for longer-term therapy, we may place you with one of our KGA staff counselors for those 3 free sessions. If, however, you call and you want to set up family counseling ongoing, you want to meet once a month, as an example, with a therapist with your family, or after that conversation with our counselor feels like you might need a little more than just the 3 free sessions, What we're then going to do is we're going to find a counselor for you to see. We're going to ask you what your insurance is. We're going to try to find a counselor that takes your insurance. And then we're going to ask you what your preferences are around race, ethnicity, language, culture, sexual orientation, all of that. We want to make sure we are getting a counselor that really meets your needs and has the preferences that you desire, and that takes your insurance. We're going to call these counselors, make sure they have availability, make sure they take your insurance, and make sure they have your preferences. We're going to provide you with the name of the counselor. We're going to provide our affiliate counselor with your name. Then you can call one another, make that first appointment. But we do all of that research for you. We make the match for you. In this instance, we're not giving you a list of 3 to 5 counselors that, take your insurance. I don't know. Since COVID, the demand for mental health counseling has really escalated. So we want to make sure we're helping people with emotional support right then and there as soon as they call us. So again, we'll explain to you that the first 3 sessions are included as part of the benefit, and that you can continue with this therapist after those 3 sessions under your insurance. So again, always working with you to determine, what the best mental health option for you is. We also have lots of other ways to support you, including text-based mental health support through Talkspace or BetterHelp, 2 of our national providers. We also partner with an organization called Brightline, which offers virtual support for adolescents to preteens. We have a website that has books you can order, that has mental health self-assessments. So if you don't want to talk to someone, you can log on to our website and you can take a mental health self-assessment. Lots and lots of blended mental health support available to you. As I mentioned, as part of the Employee Assistance Program, we partner with an organization called Hey Peers. So what Hey Peers does is they offer peer group support by topic. So there are different groups available to you. You can attend up to 10 of these groups for free as part of the Family Assistance Program. There are groups on addiction recovery. There are groups that address anxiety, bipolar disorder, depression, frontline worker groups, grief groups, parenting stress groups. As part of KGA's Family Assistance Program, you can log on to our website and enroll to up to 10 of these groups for free. You can also call KGA and one of our counselors may help you enroll in one of these groups. But oftentimes, if you're in a group of peers that are having the same issues that you're having, it can be really mutually very beneficial. And I can, it's similar to like an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting or an Al-Anon meeting, if any of you are familiar with that. These are what these peer support groups are like. And again, as part of the Family Assistance Program, you can attend up to 10 of these for free at no cost. If you like the groups and you want to continue after that, the cost is low, between $5 and $10 per class. We also just rolled out a few months ago our very own proprietary CBT app called KGA MindTide. So if you're not familiar with the term CBT, it's cognitive behavioral therapy. And it's really the most widely understood, accepted, and proven counseling methodology. It's a self-directed interface, free for all of you to use and all your family members to use. It can help you with in-the-moment anxiety and stress, like deep breathing exercises. It can help you build self-esteem. There's courses that are included in this. A lot of CBT apps cost money, and KGA knew that this was very important to people. So we, again, bought this. This is our material. It's our proprietary material that's available to you for free to download. Just look for KGA MindTide on your app store. And again, any of your family members are also entitled to enjoy this as well. We also I encourage you all to log into our web platform, my.kgalifeservices.com. It's really become the front door to our services and provides multiple options to connect you with a counselor. We have a lot of content on work life and well-being topics. Again, use your company code, NFDF, National Fabry Disease Foundation, NFDF. That is your company code to log in. Lots and lots of free resources there to take advantage of. And I strongly encourage you to log on. And then just quickly some summary info on how to contact KGA. Again, 24/7 live, confidential, 800-648-9557. You can text, chat us through our website or through our mobile app, KGA Mobile. Again, don't forget, your company code is NFDF, or you can send us an email. But I encourage you, as I mentioned, all of these services are available to you for free, and the foundation cares deeply about your well-being, as does my company. We've been supporting you for many, many years now, at least 15, 20 years, and we just love supporting the community, and we care about you all. So I encourage you, please give us a call if we can help you with anything happening in your life. I do want to just pause and ask, are there any questions? Is there anything I can help elaborate on or make clearer to you about what's available?
You can either unmute and ask your question, or enter it in the chat box if you have questions. Oh, sorry, you must have covered everything in your briefing really well. I don't see any questions. You have anything, Casey?
I don't see any questions either, but I'm really excited about the MindTide app. That's pretty cool, Susan.
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah, it was quite the investment, but really it's wonderful. I have it on my phone as well. And I do want to I'll follow up with you both after, because we just redesigned our platform and it's much more user-friendly and just pretty nifty. So I'd love to spend a little bit of time with you both just to figure out how we can spread the word more. But
I used it somewhat. And I would like to mention that I don't know if you covered it specifically, but KGA also does webinars, and we post the webinars that are suitable on our Facebook page and sometimes in our newsletter. So you can join the webinars just by using the NFDF as your company code, and listen to those also. And there's some other good resources to things you can watch and learn about more subjects. It really is a tremendous program. So
did you want me to share quickly the website, Jerry, or I know we're kind of over time now.
You have a few minutes, just quickly, yes.
Sure. Oh, terrific. Wonderful. All right, let's do that. All right. Bear with me one moment here. Okay, great. So again, our website is my.kgalifeservices.com, and there's links within the website, the National Fabry Disease Foundation website. And again, your company code's NFDF. So I created a demo account, put in NFDF. You'll see National Fabry Disease Foundation here. Again, kind of just, and I want to mention, if you or any of your family members, English is not your first language, this is translatable into multiple languages. Here with the flag on the right-hand side, you can see it. Again, emotional health, you can self-schedule time to speak to a counselor. You can, as Jerry mentioned, our monthly wellness calendar. We have webinars for free that you can attend every single month. You can just register on the website. Here, for example, We have disability inclusion in the workplace happening in February on the 14th. You can register. Every single month, we have lots and lots and lots of free content for you to view, caring for caregivers. So take a look at that. I'm going to quickly go back. You can take a look at the ways that we can support you with legal, financial, childcare, and nutrition here. Let's see here. We have a sorry here, service option, sorry. Mental health self-screenings. So if you don't want to talk to a counselor, but you're feeling a little bit off and you're kind of not sure if it's just maybe, you know, the winter blues or maybe a little bit more, you can take a free confidential self-assessment on anxiety, substance use, psychosis, alcohol, bipolar, depression, etc. Anyway, lots and lots of info here for you to take a look at. I encourage you, there's so much information here. It can take you hours and hours to peruse through, but chock full of great resources and content for all of you. So do take a look at that. Again, log on to my.kgalifeservices.com and just put in your company code NFDF, National Fabry Disease Foundation.
Thank you, Susan.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, if we don't have any questions, and we will move on to our prize drawing. Just thank Susan so much for being here. And this one we can record and make it available to the others that are not here. And that's always a bonus for us. And we'll look forward to seeing Susan at our next conference and camp. So this time as a camp volunteer, so that'll be exciting for her.
Oh, no, I definitely am, for sure. Yeah.
All right. So Casey, if you would like to set us up for the prize drawing, and the prize drawing is only people that have Fabry disease, family members, and caregivers are eligible.
Yeah, so if you would like to participate in the prize drawing, we'll ask you to write KGA, just like you see behind Susan's head there, into the chat box. We'll wait a second while you guys enter that keyword into the chat box, and then Jerry will choose a random number.
So what I'm doing while you're entering KGA in the chat box is putting the application random.org on my phone. I already have it up. So as soon as Brittany, who is our support person from Thai, gives me the number of people entered, I'll put it in here and ask for a integer among those numbers. One number between 1 and however many numbers enter the chat box. Or many people enter the chat box.
So there are 5 people.
We have 5, right? I'm putting in 5, but if somebody joins in before I hit the button, you better do it quickly. Okay, a number between 1 and 5 says generate, and the number is 4. So Brittany, if you can tell us who the 4th person to enter the chat box, the enter KGA in the chat box, then we'll have a winner.
The winner is Sharon.
Must be Sharon Dolid, right? Hi, Sharon. Congratulations. So we'll send you a gift card, and thank you very much. Thank you all for participating. And this is great. Even if we don't always get a lot of participants, then this is a even more so than some of the live things that we do. It gives you a great resource to go back to.
We have had a generous offer from KGA that they would like to do a second raffle. Is that something that they would sponsor for a gift card? Is that something we are on board with today?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, I want to offer a $25 Amazon gift card as a second raffle.
Okay, so this one's open to everyone, right?
Yeah.
I don't mean me.
Okay, what should the word be, Susan?
Okay,
No.
how about if we just put 2 for number 2?
Right.
TWO. Second raffle. We'll give it a second. I'll reload my random number generator.
I believe we have 6 for this one.
All right.
Wow.
So, and hit, still 6?
Mhm.
Okay, generate. The number's number 6.
Ooh,
Okay.
And the winner is Shay.
Shay.
Shay, congratulations.
Terrific.
Woo.
We'll send you, we'll coordinate with
Yeah.
Susan to send
Yeah,
you.
I'll touch base with you both.
So, all right. Well, thank you all
Congratulations.
for attending. It's nice to see some familiar faces and names of those that didn't put their photos up, but that's okay. And the next series that we have in the webinar series are the patient care programs from industry. So we'll have Sanofi, KGA, and Amicus do their individual programs about their care programs and their resources for the patient community. And then we'll see what's next after that. So
Yep.
thank you all. Thank you, Casey. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Brittany. And thank you all for attending. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Thank you all.
Hi, thank you.
Bye now.